Austin MALEMA is... who is Austin MALEMA? Austin MALEMA is a photographer, lifestyle photographer, beauty photographer, commercial photographer, born in Limpopo, raised in Joburg, studied film, and eventually became a photographer. Honest truth is, I got into photography. I started doing photography to get into cool gigs, to hang out with cool people, because it was easier. So with a camera, you can walk into any place and just say you're shooting, and they'll allow you in. And then when I was studying film, when I was working in the TV industry, I got really bored with an office job, and photography was my 6 to whenever, right after my 9 to 5. So I decided to make that my real job because it was fun, and I'm always at different places every day. So who wouldn't, why wouldn't you want to be at different places every day? The people that I look up to are, so there's a couple of photographers that I really used to look up to, like your Trash Hand, Platoon, Trash Hand for street style stuff, Platoon for documentary stuff. Locally, you've got guys like Jeff Loves Photography, Lebu Lukewarm. It's to say who I look up to is something else, because you look up to someone until you learn that it's not about one person but a team thing, and then it becomes a thing where you're like, okay, cool, I like something that they do. You don't look up to them anymore. So there are people whose styles I like, not really look up to. Most of my photos are from a viewer's perspective. I like to take pictures from someone looking into someone's life, especially my red carpet stuff, my street style stuff, even some of my portraiture stuff. It's someone looking into someone's life. It's not, I don't like taking pictures of people posing. I really hate those moments. But what I like is catching moments of people's lives, because those aren't things that people are really looking for. People are looking for pose moments, the perfect picture. And the perfect picture is when someone is in their real environment without people watching them. If I could take my art into any direction, to be honest with you, I have done it. It's just that people haven't seen it. We have an exhibition that's coming up, opening on the 24th of May in Braamfontein, and that will show people the new direction of work that I'm trying to get into. So I'm trying to do artistic, more expressive stuff. So that's the biggest thing that I was afraid of doing, but right now I feel like I can do it. It's a matter of just trying it, and once you've tried it, and just see where you fail or where you can improve. I think there's nothing else that will hold you back besides your own fears. I think my passion comes from different places, I think the new stuff that I've just done now it comes from a place of fear, or where I was when I did the work. It was because I felt stuck in my work. I felt like I had done everything that I wanted to do in terms of lifestyle stuff, in terms of celebrity stuff. I needed to try something new, and I just felt like I wasn't going anywhere. And then I used that to express the images that we did. But I think there's a lot of inspiration everywhere. A lot of people will tell you about art galleries, but what I do is I like to think about what's next. I like to challenge myself in everything that I'm doing. It's like, okay, cool, I've done the red carpet stuff, but how can I make it better? What's the next way to make it better? Let's not just shoot people walking the red carpet. Let's shoot people through the red carpet. The different ways that red carpets can be captured, not just a person, a clean image. You need to show what's happening. Some of the best stuff that you have is a subject standing next to a banner, and then you have all the cameras on the left, and you've got the subject on the right, and the red carpet right in the middle. So that's, I like to literally play around with my images. That's where I get my inspiration. To anyone who wants to do photography, I think the biggest thing is to start. Everybody always says that our biggest fear is us not starting, and I feel like once you start, you will figure out where you're going wrong and where you need to make yourself better. You know, unlike trying to say, look, I need to get better until I can show people my work. And don't be afraid of criticism. Criticism is the best thing that was made for everyone. Nobody hates your work by telling you the truth. The only thing is we're making you grow better. Why should we hide the fact that your work is not perfect? But we don't have to do it in a way of a douchebag saying your work is whack. No, we can just say, look, try and improve at 1, 2, 3. We shouldn't like put you down for trying something, because you know, once you do something, you love it, but you might not be where you need to be for someone who's judging your work or giving you criticism, and they might give you harsh criticism. You just have to look at it as, this person wants me to be better, they don't want me to stop. Unless they say stop, now that's dislike, and that's not a way to give criticism. Yeah, you can't grow someone by telling them to stop something. You just have to give them tips on where to better at, you know. So yeah.